What's going on, guys? Camera quality's gonna suck for a little bit. It'll get better. Gotta pull the trans. I'm debating on pulling the motor still. I'm being lazy. Then, if it takes forever to get the trans, then I'm just pulling the motor. But there's one broken bolt. I've got to adjust a few of the mounts. The rear one, I want to make either solid or do the polyfill or whatever I'm gonna do. So I guess I'm just gonna get to pulling the trans off. I might not be recording. It depends how good my gimbal is. Alright. So it should be fun. Wish me luck. Well, scratched my tattoo and almost, crushed my arm. But the transmission is off. Oh wow. Oh wow. When I first started my YouTube channel, people used to say I sounded like Owen Wilson. And I was like, oh wow! Seriously though, it took me like, okay, I'll say 25 minutes. And the only reason I'm saying 25 minutes is because if you look at the case, it's split right now. Me being a dumbass, oh my god, that fucking... These are the bolts to split the transmission. These are the bolts to take the transmission out. So I just took, look at all this. I didn't catch it. I just kept going, and I ratcheted all these. I didn't use a fucking impact. So, it's out. And there's my Exetti clutch. And we're going to do a review on that fucking disc, because I'm probably going to replace it since the transmission's out. And this, it seemed like 8,000 burnouts, and 10 million pulls. I'm really bummed out, man. I take a lot of care of my tattoos. These being as old as they are, and I scratched literally both of them. The engine is being supported by the cradle. I don't really give a shit about these mounts. Oh yeah, and when I split the case, I spilled a ton more gear oil. So yeah, and I got fiberglass in my legs. I'm about to make one of these. You have no idea. I got a lot of stuff coming up for this car. I'm gonna get this trans out. I'm gonna get it up onto the little workbench I made, and I'm gonna see if I can rebuild it or not. Depends on how bad the diff is, because I can't get a new one. You can't just order the differential on these cars. You have to buy the whole trans and hope to God you get a good one. I can through Nissan, but they're like $400 or $500. I'm gonna finish pulling out this transmission and get it up somewhere where I can actually look at it. As you can see, this entire place is a mess. Got my axles and stuff up here. I've got just normal stuff over here, just like receipts and stuff. Kitty litter bags everywhere. Welder, toolbox, just literally just... Okay. But I'm going to finish getting this out, and I'll get back to it right after I slide this thing out. Oh yeah, and I put it on a piece of wood for all you butt hurts. I think I just slammed it on the ground. It's on a piece of wood, and it only dropped like an inch, because I grabbed it and it caught my arm, and I had to drop it. I'm not gonna hurt myself over a blown transmission. I still hurt myself, but it's baby scratch. That's tiny. It's just a bummer because it's on my tat. It's deep though, and it hurts. Yeah, I'll get back to you after that. Okay, so that is the reason my transmission is fucked. Right there. And you know what? I'm going to split the case right now, since I already have all the bolts out. Because look, as soon as I got the piece out, the case went right back into itself. Alright, let me get this off real quick. Okay, so here is a Nissan 5-speed transmission. And keep in mind, I had no fluid for a very, very long time. Oh no! Alright, so I know what happened now. That right there is supposed to be on that right there. This is the differential. If you look in there, that is actually where the CV axles go. And here's the bearing, which is also blown out. I think this little guy right here was the culprit the whole time. I don't think that's the one to the drain pan. Well, at least I hope not. But this is the problem. So I jinxed myself. I need a differential for 2000 Ultima Centro transmission.